You swear that the evidence you shall give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
Please repeat after me. I solemnly affirm.
I solemnly affirm
That the evidence I give in this case will be true.
that the evidence I give in this case will be true.
I will conceal nothing, and no part of my evidence will be false.
I will conceal nothing, and no part of my evidence will be false.
Please state your first name and spell your second name for the record.
Paula. Cooper.
Miss Cooper, do you understand that you are being tried for the first-degree murder of Ruth Pelkey?
I understand, Your Honor.
On May 14th, 1985, a group of teenagers entered the home of my grandmother, Ruth Pelkey, under the false pretense of receiving Bible lessons. When my grandmother had turned her back, one of the girls hit her over the head with a vase, and she fell to the ground. The so-called ringleader proceeded to finish the job, removing a butcher knife from her purse and stabbing my grandmother to death.
Mrs. Pelkey 33 times.
My grandmother was pronounced dead at the scene. Paula Cooper tore my family apart, and for that, I will never forgive her. Mrs. Cooper, you are sentenced to death by electric chair.
It was here, on death row, where I met my best friend Paula. She was just a 16-year-old girl who had nobody. And I knew what prison was like. I'd been here a long time. And I needed to protect her from this dark and harsh place, from the abuse and the neglect. Serve and protect, they say. Too bad nobody ever felt protected.
It's strange how in a few short seconds your life can change and lead you in a different direction. prison was horrible. The guards, they treated you like the criminal that you are. I was raped. I was abused. They took everything. My laugh, my smile, and even my virginity. Maybe I deserved it. I took the life of an innocent woman. Is that what happens when you do God wrong? Will anyone have hope for me? Will anyone have forgiveness? Is this really my fate? Or is it just too late?
It was about a year and a half after the death of my grandmother. 3 months after Paula Cooper had been sentenced to death. And without a doubt, I knew that my grandmother would be appalled to see such a young woman on death row with so much hate against her. My grandmother had a lot of love in her heart, and I believe that she would have so much compassion for young Paula. So after years and years of self-discovery, I wrote a book, and now I've made the decision to write my grandmother's murderer a letter.
What is it? Who's it from?
It's from Bill Pelkey.
What's he want?
He wants to meet me. He speaks of forgiveness. I don't deserve forgiveness. But if he's willing to travel all this way to meet me, it's the least that I can do.
Paula, I'm really glad that we have this opportunity to meet face to face and introduce ourselves properly.
I'm very grateful that you have taken the time to come and meet me. I am truly sorry for the crime that I committed.
Look, I know that this time in 3 weeks, you'll be out of this place. And Paula, I've came here today to assure you that when you get out, you will not be alone. I will try my very best to help you. But you gotta answer this one question, Paula. Why did you do it? Why did you kill my grandmother?
I was 15. I couldn't tell you what my mindset was at 15. As to what it is now at 45. I really can. For 10 to 15 years into my sentence, I tried to figure it out, but I couldn't.
Well, Paula, I believe in forgiveness, and I know that my grandmother will not want you nor your family to have suffered what my family have suffered. my grandmother was murdered. And 30 years ago, my family was torn apart. I thought I would never forgive Paula Cooper for what she had done. But then I realized that's not what my grandmother would have wanted. In fact, she would have wanted me to help the poor woman, not resent her. And that's exactly what I did. I made the decision to drop all charges against Paula Cooper. And when she is released, I will be outside the prison waiting for her, to help her to start a new life.
I committed murder May 14th, 1985. My mother used to tell me that the world was a strange place. She did her best to protect me from it. But when my father didn't get his own way, I took the abuse for the both of us. I didn't get the chance to grow up. I didn't have a normal childhood. I gave up everything. I dropped out of school. I started taking drugs. And it all just took over. I took the life of an innocent woman. And in the blink of an eye, I was in a cell, awaiting my execution. I had one true friend, Sarah. Bill Pelkey may have forgiven me, but I can't forgive myself. I don't deserve to live anymore.
Paula, my best friend, couldn't forgive herself. It was all too much for her. And so 2 years after her release from prison, she took her own life. She wanted peace, and so she finally found it. It's funny. She used to lay in bed watching the sun rising, listening to the birds chirp. And now, every time that I watch the sunrise or listen to a bird singing, I will always remember my beautiful and brave best friend. My beautiful friend who is found in life
And hopefully in death.
forgiveness.